This week's Piltch Point with Avram Piltch is proudly powered by PureVPN. The best way to protect your privacy online is with PureVPN. You can hide your online activities, say goodbye to regional restrictions, and improve your streaming quality. Plus, it's available for almost all of your devices. You can get a special price and a 31-day money-back guarantee right now by going to pilchpoint.live/PureVPN. Hello, Internet. Sorry for the interruption. I just wanted to let you know we're doing an audience survey to get to know you better, what you like, what you don't, what we might need to change. It's completely free. It takes about 60 seconds. If you go to PLUGHITZlive.com/audience and fill out the survey, you'll be entered for one of 2 CES prize packs with bags and shirts and a whole lot more. Again, it takes 60 seconds, PLUGHITZlive.com/audience. And now, back to the show. All right, Avram, what have you got for us this week?
So, we are at Tom's Hardware going to be putting up a new buying guide this week, helping you pick the best portable monitor for you. And we've talked about this, but not for many years, about portable monitors. Well, now that folks maybe are going to get out again, it's nice to think about maybe you need a portable monitor and what would you need it for and what kinds are there, because the landscape has changed a lot in the last few years. So portable monitors, of course, they are usually 14 to 16 inches, sometimes 13, sometimes as big as 17, that you can take in your bag with you, plug into your laptop or potentially into another device, and have a second screen on the go. Obviously, for those of us who are used to having more than one screen at our desk, it is a real productivity downer when you're in the hotel or the airport or whatever, and you're only staring at one screen. There are other reasons why you might want a portable monitor as well. Perhaps you have a Raspberry Pi and you want to output from that to a screen, and you don't want to carry a big screen with you. You want a portable monitor could come in handy there. You could even use one with a console, although with a game console, although it seems a little odd to me that you would be carrying your game console with you, but because you would need probably, I don't know, I guess if you had a fairly light console that you were taking with you. I mean, certainly if you wanted to output a Nintendo Switch to a larger screen than the Switch screen, that would be good.
Definitely.
Maybe if you were running like some type of esports tournament and table space was at a premium, and you were bringing in a whole bunch of I don't know, Xboxes or PlayStations for the tournament. Also, if desk space is at a premium.
I was definitely thinking about that too.
Also, if desk space is at a premium, let's say you've got a small table and you want a screen that is the same height as your laptop screen, a portable monitor is good, because then you have your regular laptop here and your portable monitor screen here, and they can be at about the same height. Which is good, because I personally, when I'm using my laptop at my desk, I never use the laptop screen. I always close the lid, because I cannot bear to have like my regular monitor here and my laptop screen here. It's just, I find that super annoying. Can't deal with it. So a portable monitor can be good for all of those use cases. Now, it used to be that portable monitors were primarily used USB-A connections, otherwise known as USB 3 or 2 even, where you could your laptop or your other device just needed a USB port and to have a driver for DisplayLink software, which is what the technology is that turns your USB port into a video out. And that was pretty cool, because you could then daisy chain these monitors as many USB ports as you had. But that type of connection is actually becoming less and less common. It's more common now for portable monitors to either have a USB-C connector which does not use DisplayLink technology. In other words, it uses this USB alternate mode, which means that the laptop you're connecting it to, and primarily it's going to be a laptop, has to have a USB-C port or Thunderbolt port that outputs video. Or you can get a monitor that has HDMI or mini HDMI connector on it. And in that case, you can connect anything you want, anything that has HDMI out can connect to it, a Raspberry Pi, a console, whatever. So I guess all of this really depends on what are you using the monitor for. Are you just using it with a particular laptop? Are you using it with other types of devices? So when you think about what you're shooting for, obviously the connection is probably the first thing you should consider. Are you only going to connect it to a laptop that has USB-C alternate mode? Are you connecting it to something with HDMI? Or do you need something that is compatible with your USB-A port? So even though there are fewer and fewer of them, you absolutely can get a DisplayLink capable monitor still. ASUS makes the Zen screen. In particular, a good choice would probably be the ASUS MB 169B Plus, which is $220 on Amazon as I look at it. So that's 1080p. Now, most portable monitors are 1080p, although there's some AOC brand monitors that are the old style USB 3 that are now like $120 because they're 1366 by 768. But even with a 14 or 15-inch monitor, I would suggest you not torture yourself with that low of a resolution. The other thing you should pay attention to when you're shopping for a portable monitor is besides the connectivity, is the mounting of it. Does it have a good kickstand? Is there a good way to mount it? Because some of the cheaper ones have like an origami style case that you need to use to hold the screen up. That is a big pain in the butt. Other things to consider are some portable monitors actually now have a battery in them. I don't think this is really absolutely necessary at all. I guess it will charge your stuff, or if you want to connect a phone or tablet to it, it may power your phone or tablet. But I mean, considering that most of the time you're going to be powering most of the time what's going to be happening is you're going to be powering the portable monitor either off of your laptop's USB ports or off of its own power adapter. This doesn't make a lot of sense. And of course, you also can get a high refresh rate gaming portable monitor. So you can now get gaming portable monitors that are 144 hertz or even as much as 240 hertz, which is just wild because I guess presumably you're using them with most gaming laptops would already have a built-in screen that had that kind of refresh rate, I guess. But I don't know what you'd be connecting it to. I mean, I guess you can get like 120 hertz signal out of an Xbox Series X, correct?
Yeah, I think so.
So, but you're not going to get the whole 144, but you would get more than 60, which is the low end. But so we have tested out a few models for gaming. We really like the ASUS ROG Strix XG16A HPE, the 15-inch one. Of course, it is fairly expensive. It's $400, and normally you can spend somewhere between $200 and $300 on a portable monitor. Or if you find something cheap or old, maybe less than $200. But ASUS's monitor is 144 hertz 1080p, and it does both mini HDMI and USB-C connecting. For I mentioned already ASUS's MB169 US DisplayLink technology one. If you want touch, ViewSonic has a good option in the TD1655, which gives you 10-point touch and connects via either HDMI or USB-C. If you want a 17-inch monitor, ViewSonic also has that. It has the VX1755, a 17-inch 144 hertz portable monitor that is actually cheaper than the Asus gaming monitor we talked about. That's $300. As far as a professional monitor for like just doing productivity work with your laptop, we really like Lenovo's ThinkVision M14, which right now is about $269. That connects only via USB-C alt mode, so make sure that your laptop has it. But it has a wonderful kickstand and just great build quality and a great picture. There's the M14T, which adds touch to it, but I'm not really sure if you really need touch that badly. Finally, ASUS actually makes a high color quality portable monitor called the ProArt Display 14-inch PA148 CTV, which promises 100% of sRGB color gamut and is CalMan certified, which means they certify that it is color accurate. So that's about $390, but so really made for if you're a artist or photo video editor. Granted, 1080p is still not super high res, but I guess you're getting good color anyway. Now, the ultimate portable monitor, dun dun dun, which we have not gotten to test because they won't send us one and we cannot afford to buy one, but it sounds pretty good, is ASUS's ProArt PQ22UC. It is a 4K portable monitor that is OLED and 21.6 inches, and it costs $4,000. So probably most people will not go for that, but if you win Lotto and you want a portable monitor, that's the one for you.
Wow.
But overall, I think the key here is there's still lots of good reasons to get a portable monitor, whether it is being able to use something like your Raspberry Pi on the go, or having a secondary screen for your laptop on the go, or just having very limited desk space wherever it is that you are. For example, I've had circumstances where we've had situations where we all had to crowd into a conference room and do a lot of work, right? Oh yeah, hey, we're all working together in the conference room, and it's not practical to grab a heavy monitor off of my desk and carry it. But a portable monitor, I can just set it right up next to my laptop and I have a second screen. So in general, it's good to have a portable monitor. This week you're going to see our picks, but there's just a lot of great stuff out there if you keep in mind what connection you need, what you're using it for, gaming, productivity, or creative professional work, and what your budget is.
Very cool. And I know you said this isn't up yet, but it will be shortly, right?
Yes, this week on tomshardware.com, you will see our list of best portable monitors. Perhaps soon as Monday, perhaps Tuesday, but no later than that.
Fantastic. Well, obviously, under normal circumstances, we do a lot of traveling with the studio, and Michelle and I have talked for a long time about wanting to invest in a couple of portable monitors to be the ones that go with us, and it's good to know that there are plenty of options for pulling that off, including some sort of a wicked 4K monitor that costs more than some people's cars.
I mean, that one is a little bit over the top because it's OLED.
Sure.
But what it really calls attention to is I really wish that there was an affordable OLED desktop monitor. There's, I mean, I think LG or somebody has one that's 32 inches. It's very expensive. I would love to be able to spend like $500-600 and get like a 27-inch OLED monitor. I don't know when that world will come, but I think that would be lovely.
Indeed it would. But as you said, unfortunately, there's no telling when and maybe even if that day will come. Oh my goodness. As always, Avram, appreciate it. You've given me a lot of things to think about for our next trip if we want to go with a portable for the studio. And as always, I look forward to what we talk about next time. Hello, YouTube. Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this episode of The Piltch Point with Avram Piltch. If you did, please subscribe to our channel, and of course hit the notification bell since subscriptions don't mean much on YouTube anymore. And if you've got topics you'd like us to discuss in the future, we'd love to hear from you in the comments below. If you don't want to follow us on YouTube, that's okay. There's a lot of other ways that you can follow our content. You can find all of that by going to plughitslive.com/subscribe. There you'll see all of our shows and all the different ways that you can watch, listen, and follow along.